Right now, just on the way to jab. We've got a 7 a.m. and an 8:10. I teach it every Monday. Been doing it for about 5 or 6 years, the 7 a.m. It's a good major for me. There's a break in unity, yeah, and they're becoming consistent for that period of time. And it's just, to be honest, I'd love to be able to train myself, but it's just the time, Monday morning, where everyone gets their cobwebs out, gets together, tick the box off, get the session in. Hardest challenge of the week starts on a Monday morning. It's just been a great lifestyle hack for everyone that comes. And it's like the community comes together on that morning and you know, gets after it, simply. So that's where we're going to now to go and teach that session.
Yeah, there's a lot of people haven't got it, so watch, you're here. Here's a feint. Yeah, so I'm making someone think I'm going to shoot for a shot. And then watch. Touch a jab, feint, jab back out front hook. If you watch me, I only step with a feint. So I touch the jab, feint, jab back out front hook. So I'm bop, hook, bop, bop, bop. Be aware of that. Make sense? Lovely, let's go! Back, get ready to roll. Back it back, get ready to roll. Alright, let's roll. Let's go, let's go. Lovely, back on the jab. Stay relaxed with it. Get the feet going straight away. Lovely.
What's happening? Two sessions, back to back. I've been doing that 7, that 8:10's a new one, so we're just building it. But I've been doing that Monday 7 a.m. since Jab opened, so I've been doing that about 6 years now from Mayfair. And the crew is like, it's been the same crew for that period of time. Obviously new ones coming into it with the opening of this, but fucking they are relentless. They're unbelievable.
For ages now, for a long time, I've been really wanting to document the process of building jab and building this brand. And for the first time, that Hannah has made a promise with me that we're going to release a vlog every week, and this is the first one of that process of documenting the journey and releasing a vlog every single week, so you guys can see how and why we are building Jab and why we're building this community. And Monday's normally a busy day of meetings, so I use it as a recovery day, and I have my classes in the mornings, which is, I normally like to train in the morning. We have our management meeting and the sales meeting. These sort of the main things, and what that is head office comes together, we touch base, we have our finance huddle, we touch base on focuses, what's going on, updates, what needs to be focused on over the next week, data. I'll do 20 minutes in the sauna, fucking hard. Sometimes I'll skip 15. Then I'll do 3 minutes in the ice bath. First minute of the ice bath, I'll do one round of Wim Hof breathing, which is like 30 deep breaths. We touch like three rounds.
But that's my rest days when I'm not moving. I'll do that, and then I'll do a ton of steps. So I'll probably get about 20,000 steps a day. But it's so important to have longevity, because if you're constantly getting injured, you're constantly going back to square one. So you have to rebuild. You build your strength, you get injured, and you're constantly going back. So you want to try and reduce the risk of injury as much as possible, and that's what recovery is really good for. So So we're working on our September campaign. We've got a massive training camp coming in mid-September. It's basically the idea behind the campaign is Anna's idea. She wanted to get into the mind of all of our community that have been out burning the candle at both ends over the summer, and now it's time to get back in shape and get back to living that high performing lifestyle. We're just filming our September campaign. Go on, walk in there. Inspired from the idea of this campaign is to get into the mindset of basically our customer that's been out burning the candle all summer, burning the candle all summer and needs to get back in the zone.
I heard that it was a campaign to where the geezer burns a candle at both ends.
No, that's what I'm telling them.
Yeah, and he needs to get back into shape.
That's what
I'm
telling
fucking in shape.
I'll be honest, I can't wait to see it come out with our new content creator. Sam is fucking incredible, and some of the shots look absolutely amazing. So I can't wait to see it come out. So we had a campaign. We shot it on Friday. It looked exceptional. I can't wait for you all to see it. And that's launching over the next week. We've got to get the finances in a good position. How could you put in a system where concierge can message them within the hour of them doing their first session? Can you do that? What we need to do over the next couple of weeks is to build out a consultation that we think is the best in the market, right? And it ain't about pushing the price point, it's about giving people extreme value.
Concierge have sold 68% of those packs, which again is great. That again doesn't include Ben, it doesn't include myself, but again targeted on 60%, that's great. And obviously what we're trying to do in terms of sales systems is take the...
It needs to hit the person instantly.
I can get them to do that.
Unless it can be automated.
That can be automated.
Yeah, I think it should be automated, but it needs to feel real.
No, like over the next few weeks. Like
it's actually mental, like 90 so many, but actually...
when everybody is on the same kind of page as they want to get fitter, they want to lose body fat, they want muscle growth, they want to be leaner. They don't quite understand yet that to be able to get X, Y, and Z, they actually need to eat more.
When does Jess hit capacity? Because then what we have to factor in is maybe every 500 members, you're going to have someone look after that 500 members, and that just gives you unlimited sessions, right? I think it's something for us to think about, but I personally think I'd done a mini consultation last week and I thought it was great. It was the first person I spoke about who spoke to me about fueling right. Do you know what I mean?
So on a Monday, we have basically a refresh. We have our management meeting and our sales meeting on the Monday, which is what we've just had. Management is the heads of all departments will come in and give an update on what's going on their side of the business, on the progressions, the things that we can improve on the focuses for the next week, and basically the data from the week before. So we have that every Monday, which is one of my favourite meetings, to be fair. And that's what we've just had. And then you got Jess, who's head of members. You got Seb, who's head of training. You got Louis, who's head of sales, and then you got Connor, who's head of ops, and then you got Hannah in that as well, who's a brand and commercial director. And yeah, that's an amazing meeting, which is what we've just done. Jess is new in the company, so Jess is just come from Slevin, come from a CrossFit and a strap conditioning background, and she's our new head of members. She is there to consult all members and basically be their direct go-to for getting goals, for reaching goals, for individualized programming, and for reaching results, which is amazing value. So they get direct access to Jess through WhatsApp, which is amazing.
Okay, well, my name is Jess Rosart. I am probably the newest team member to Jab. This is my second week in, and basically what I've been brought into the team as a head of members is to help out with the community and accountability of all their members. So I am going to be your go-to person as you come into Jab. After you join us as a member, you'll get passed on to me, and your member journey is going to be with me from the beginning to the end. So when you come back in to Jab, you book a consultation with me. We spend about 45 minutes together talking about what you do for work, what your training routine is, what your nutrition routine is. We go through an in-body scan together and look at those results together and come up with the best plan for you based on those results and based on what your goals are. So you could have a strength training goal. Maybe it is you want to get fitter. Maybe you're running more and you want to know how you can add that within the JAB ecosystem with your recovery and your sauna and your cold plunges. And so after that 45-minute consultation that we have together, then we put together the best plan. And then 6 weeks time, we follow up with another consultation. We'll do another in-body scan, see if anything's moved, any markers moved, if we're moving in the right directions, and then come up with a new plan from there if we need to, or maybe you're on track and we just keep going through. That is my major role here at JAB, is helping out with the community to build some events and helping out with your accountability. So somebody that is going to be there to follow up with you in a few weeks' time and see how you're getting on. I do come from past 10 years working in the CrossFit scene. So using all my knowledge from there in community and accountability and training education is my main role here at JAB.
Hi, I'm Sam. I'm the head of training here at JAB Boxing. So I look after the other coaches to being their main point of contact, to be honest, making sure they're enjoying themselves, making sure I'm taking into account all of their feedback, and ensuring that the product is constantly at its highest level and forever improving. So we have regular workshops each week to look at each other's programs, to see what works, what doesn't work. Every coach comes with a different set of skills. So to be able to learn from each other is essential so we can keep building the product and make it the best in the business. It's really nice as well having Jess on board, because all the feedback that we get from the clients, that goes into the new programs that we're creating. And we're currently creating some new programs specifically in the boxing room, which you'll see very soon, hopefully. And that's taking everything into account. So that's taking all of the coaches' training, all of the coaches, how they're improving, all of the clients, how they're improving, what they need, what more we can give them to make them achieve their goals even quicker. We're putting it all into one and creating new programs for it. And so that's what I look after every day.
The other thing I wanted to show you was Joey. Cool. So our new concept that we're introducing is Joey's. Joey's, I'll tell you where it comes from. So Joey was the heart and soul of the boxing club. He was the man that run Luan Boxing Club, which was the club that I grew up in. We wanted to bring something together that was the heart and soul of our community, that brought people together, had a coffee, had a chat, got to know each other, etc. So we're building a sub-brand called Joey's, which is a grab-and-go coffee shop that has obviously a new shake menu that's brought in, that has healthy, good produce basically, and these are the designs for it. So we're splitting it in two. If you come to here, and you'll be able to see the front of JAB. This side here is a member side where you enter into the club. This side here is a grab and go side for it. So anyone who's not a member can come in and just grab a coffee, grab a shake, overnight oats, fruit, etc. So it's a complete nutritious menu that's been built out. And then if you look, this here is the member side, and then this here is the grab and go side, and this is the design. So we've gone into extreme detail. We've been working hard on this, but I think that it's gonna be amazing. And to be honest with you, it's something that's really close to me, because for one, I've always wanted to build out. It's about creating a world, right? An ecosystem where people don't have to think about how to be healthy, and it's sort of laid out easily for them. And then, members with their consultations and with stuff, understanding on how to refuel after a session is done for them. And Joey, being someone who had a big impact on my boxing career, it's something that has an amazing story behind it. So I'm really looking forward to bringing this to life. We're working hard on this now. As promised, we're going to be launching a vlog every Sunday for you to have an insight behind the scenes, building this community. We've got a lot of growth happening. We've got the launch of Joey's, we've got a site 2, building a pipeline of sites to open across London, building our community, and building our membership base. And I want to take you along for that journey. So if you enjoyed it, comment below on what else you want to see, what other insights you want to see, and subscribe so we can keep releasing these videos and showing you what it's like to actually build